Yes, we are here. We are live, and just check the time. Ooh, in just 15 minutes. We will be on the air for Saturday night's main events, and we'll be close to the last time being now. Yes, tonight is the night history will be made, as we will bear witness to John Cena's final match of his WWE career. The last time will indeed be now. He's going to be facing off against Gunther. Whoever wins is largely irrelevant, but it's about the celebration of the career of the never-seen 17-time WWE World Champion. What they're calling is the greatest of all time. Emotionally, I've mentioned it in the Super Chat goal. Emotionally, are you ready? I don't know whether I am. I thought I was, and then I'm watching the countdown to Saturday night's main event show. I'm seeing CM Punk cry. I'm seeing them doing video packages, obviously with John Cena having the most wishes, granting the most wishes in the history of Make-A-Wish, and everything else is going into it. Emotionally, I'm going to be a wreck, I think, this evening. It's going to be unbelievable. CM Punk is just talking on the screen at the moment. We know that Kurt Angle's there. We know Trish Stratus is there. We know Rob Van Dam is there, plus plenty of others. And we've got a great night of wrestling as well, with some main roster versus NXT stars as well. So be sure to smash a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe. Nathaniel straight in with the first members chat of the day. It's been with me for 10 months. Appreciate nearly a year of support, Nathaniel. Says, here we are, the goosebumps, the teary eyes, and the broken hearts. Do you know what, Nathaniel? Yeah, I really don't think I've actually, emotionally prepared myself for this evening. Do you know what? When it comes to John Cena, yeah, I've mentioned this quite a few times before. I was never the biggest Cena fan, certainly growing up, right? John Cena, this is a big part of my childhood is ending this evening, I'm telling you. I was never the biggest Cena fan growing up. Because, if you lived through it at the time, it was a bit super Cena, and it was like, shove it down their throats and make sure they enjoy it. And there were times where you're like, just anything different. That's why someone like CM Punk was so popular when he came along, because it was the counterbalance, wasn't it? It was something different as a top babyface than John Cena. But as I got older, I think and this was just sort of my journey, as I got older, I sort of learnt to appreciate more and more what John Cena represented, and actually just how astonishing really it was of his longevity, his ability to stay at the top consistently. When you look at other people's runs in the company as the face of the organization, Steve Austin is sort of 5-6 years, if that. Then he gets injured. The Rock, a very brief period of time. Then he goes to Hollywood. Hulkamania, that's from, what is it, sort of 85's first WrestleMania, sort of 83, and then he's gone by, 92, 93, sort of something like that, it's like a decade. John Cena's 25 years. It's nuts. It is nuts. And it is one of those things, I think, where you don't appreciate it until you don't have it anymore. And then as I got older and I realized, so regardless of whether I was a fan or I wasn't a fan at the time, John Cena's my guy. He's my face of the company. Everyone's got their faces of the company in their generation, whether it be Hulk Hogan, whether it be Bret Hart, whether it be, Shawn Michaels, whether it be Steve Austin, or whether it be, John Cena, whether it be Hulk Hogan. Everyone's got their, face of WWE during that time. And mine was John Cena. And you like I said, you don't really appreciate that, I think, until maybe you are grown up or you are older and you go, that's my guy. That's my era. Whether it was good or it was bad, that's my era. That's my guy. And John Cena is my guy. And to see that ending this evening, it is bittersweet, because I think at the same time it's one of those ones whereby how fortunate and this maybe just kind of sums up his career, is that he's called his shot and he's able to go out on his terms. He's able to go out how he wants to go out. He's able to go out with him celebrating his career, and all of us celebrating his career tonight. Not a lot of people get to do that. Some of the greatest of all time, some of the biggest stars of all time, they didn't get to have a retirement match, let alone a retirement tour. You know, a lot of these legends, it's almost like a trivia question. What was Hulk Hogan's last match? It was a random 6-man tag, actually over here in the UK on a TNA wrestling tour. It was on a live event. What's Ric Flair's last match? Well, probably the less said about that, the better. It was back in 22 on that pay-per-view. But even that got sort of muddied with it was going to be Shawn Michaels, and he had a bunch of other matches and this, that, and the other. So to have a retirement match, a retirement tour, a celebration of his career, and for him to be a one-company guy, you know, never wrestle anywhere else from WWE in 2002 to 2025. Yes, a little bit on, you know, prior to that as he was learning to wrestle, but it's a remarkable situation, and it is history. It's history, and we're going to witness history this evening as well. So be sure to smash a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, it's going to be an emotional one. You know, I still hate all the handles because people have got different names in their handles. So apologies if I don't recognize the names. But Zone says, "Welp, this is it." John Elite says, "I've got a box of tissues for tonight. I'm not ready to say goodbye to Cena as a wrestler after this evening." It's supposed to also be pointed out that this is the end of the John Cena in-ring character, the in-ring persona. We'll probably see at some point, maybe not for a while, but we will see John Cena probably at some point appear. Cena will be around on maybe WWE television. I don't know in terms of the continuity of storytelling. He'll be around, like he said, he signed a 5-year deal as an ambassador. He has said that after this evening, he's not wearing the jorts anymore. He's not wearing the sneakers. When we see him on WWE television, he's not going to be in the John Cena gear. He'll be in a suit, which is often how you see Cena usually when he's doing, you know, media and press junkets and what have you. He said that's what he's going to be wearing. When you don't really often see Cena, well, you don't see Cena wearing anything but the jorts, the t-shirt, and everything else. That's the Cena gimmick. He just wears his in-ring clothes all the time, doesn't he? His in-ring attire all the time. That's not going to happen after tonight, and obviously we'll probably see him much less frequently than we do now as well. So yeah, that's it truly is the end of an era. Truly is the end of an era. Mustafa says he won't be in the Royal Rumble alone. He's already been in his last Rumble. That's what this whole year has been about, is that everything has been the last for the last 12 months. So his last Rumble was in January. His last Elimination Chamber was in February. His last WrestleMania was that WrestleMania in Vegas against Cody Rhodes. His last SummerSlam was when he dropped the WWE Championship back to Cody Rhodes. His last time in, I don't know, pick a location, pick a city. Perth was Crown Jewel. The last time that he was at Madison Square Garden as an active in-ring talent, that was last month. It's all been the last. So no John Cena in 2026. This is it. This is it for him. And I think unlike, you know, other pro wrestling retirements, and I know the whole cliche is nobody ever stays retired, nobody sticks to retirements. John Cena's got no reason to not stick to this retirement. He doesn't need the money, he doesn't need the fame. It's not like he's going to disappear and then have nothing to do as well. He's a very busy man. He's got a lot of commitments. Frankly, his availability this year has been staggering considering his commitments to, you know, film and everything else in between. So, yes, this is going to be truly it for him. Pav says, what do you think they're going to do, Owen? Let Cena win or Gunther win? I feel that I mentioned this in the surprises video. I feel that Gunther is going to win. I know that, you know, for instance, a lot of people have said they want to see a similar situation to when Sting retired in 2024 at AEW Revolution, whereby the tradition in pro wrestling is that you go out on your back. You go out on your back and you put over the guy that's going to be staying around, and you put over the future, and you give one final rub to someone else. And that, considering, you know, this is an event that is got a lot of attention, got a lot of eyeballs on it, and what John Cena has wanted to do is highlight the future of WWE by having main roster stars go up against NXT talent. That would suggest to me that Gunther would probably win. I think if John Cena has it his way, and it's his retirement, then Gunther would win. But it's possible that it could be a similar situation to Sting in AEW, whereby Sting wanted to lose his retirement match. He wanted to do, again, the tradition, which is put over the younger talent on the way out. But the Young Bucks, Darby Allin, and Tony Khan said, well, why don't we just give the people what they want, which is to see you win one more time? And that might be the conversation here this evening, is what better way to end your career than, your Super Cena? The whole career, the whole gimmick is about never giving up and never backing down and hustle, loyalty, and respect. If there would be one thing that's fitting for John Cena, the Super Cena character, to do, would be to win, wouldn't it? Would be to win one last time when people don't think he's going to win. But seeing how Cena's been talking, that would maybe suggest that for him, he's all about giving back to the business, and this whole thing's been about, is giving back to the business. So I still lean towards, I think Gunther wins, and I think after that it's going to be secondary anyway, because I think that what we have to remember too is there's no constrictions on timing this evening. There was when Goldberg retired earlier this year, because the show was on NBC and Peacock. The event's just on Peacock in the United States. Of course, everywhere else it's on YouTube, watching live, and you can watch it for free on YouTube as well. Just use our link there for NordVPN. So I think even if he loses, he's going to probably have like 30 minutes to do whatever he wants. Talks to the crowd, people coming out and and supporting. I think that's what it's going to be. So, yes. Lillian Garcia is just singing the national anthem. If you haven't already, click the like button. We've got 40 people watching. We've got 32 likes, so let's see if we can get to 40 likes. Just in terms of the match card as well, because like I said, there are other matches on this show. It's a largely, like an exhibition kind of evening with main roster talent versus NXT talent. Of course, we've got that main event, John Cena versus Gunther. The last time will indeed be now. It's John Cena's final match. Despite some confusion this week about whether or not it was going to be opening or closing the show, we know that indeed it is going to be closing the show. It is going to be the main event of the evening. And like I said, I'm still going with Gunther to win, but I think Cena winning, it would suit the character. It would make sense. We've also got this one here. Cody Rhodes, the undisputed WWE champion, versus the NXT champion, the ruler, in Femi. I'm really excited for this one. And as I said in my surprises video, I so hope, I don't know, and I don't think WWE will do this, but I would love it if they did. I would love for Femi to win this one. I think WWE have got such an opportunity here. They've got so many people will be watching this show, and people won't be totally familiar with Femi. I mean, they would have got a little bit of a taste for it last night on SmackDown, where I thought he looked just so much the part. I mean, he looked like a bona fide star, and actually looked like he intimidated Cody Rhodes. He looked like he was so in place. It was so perfect. I think they should have him win. Even if it's Drew costing Cody, distracting him. All right, yeah, it's not totally clean, but that's something. I think they've got such an opportunity there to really highlight of, holy shit, this guy's the real deal. Like, we've got to watch out for him. But again, maybe it's Drew gets involved. Okay, but that's still something. So that one I'm really interested in seeing there. Absolutely, really excited for that. We've also got this tag team match. I mean, this is wild, isn't it? Who would have thought you're going to have total non-stop action wrestling representation on John Cena's retirement show? You've got the OG Javon Evans, the TNA X Division champion Leon Slater versus the WWE World Tag Team champions in AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. Certainly that should be a really interesting matchup. And then also we've got Bayley versus Sol Ruca. And Sol Ruca was talking before I went live, was talking about how John Cena selected her to be part of the Iron Survivor Challenge, and it's a really big opportunity for her. Got a great finish in the Soul Snatcher, which, again, the old school pro wrestling in me is a little bit like it doesn't make a ton of sense, but it's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. With that. But still, it's a massive opportunity for her. And then, of course, once John Cena's match is done, John Cena will be officially retired. I mean, are you ready for it? That is the question. Are you ready for it? Emotionally, physically, spiritually? I don't know, to answer the question, yeah. Right, the cold open is starting. If you haven't already, click that like button. Be sure to subscribe. New subscribers and super chats will pop up on the screen, as always. And then now, forever together, and together we are this evening, folks. Here we go. As we see the crowd there in the nation's capital, we can barely hear Joe Tessitore. I will say, by the way, the production for WWE this evening has been a bit of a mess. They've had audio issues, feedback, weird camera shots. It's been a bit of a weird production situation. But we've seen the red carpet being rolled out for WWE and John Cena in Washington, D.C. Look, there's Shawn Michaels is there, talking to Johnny Gargano. Pav says, what happened to Jacob Fatu? I feel WWE is misusing him. Jacob Fatu's been injured. He's had a dental injury. He had to have dental surgery. He was originally scheduled to be in War Games, but he was injured. So, yes. That's Kurt Angle's there. I mentioned that on the surprises video. I wondered if Kurt Angle was going to be there. Mark Henry is there, WWE Hall of Famer. Walks with a noticeable limp, doesn't he? There's John Bernthal, the Punisher. Metro Boomin is there as well. He's got the United States Championship, the spinner version. I tell you what, this is a 1,000,000% true story. I created my own spinner United States Championship when I was a kid because I really liked it. I know not many people liked it. How old would I have been at the time? I'd have been maybe 9 or 10 or something like that. And you couldn't buy the toy version wasn't out at that point. So I remember my dad saying to me, he was like, why don't you just make your own? So I did. I got some cardboards. I printed off the center plate. And because it's spun, I got a what's it called? One of those. It's like a safety pin, and you could spin it. You spun the center plate, so I actually made my own. So, like I said, even though I wasn't even the biggest Cena fan, John Cena was my guy. He was my childhood, and part of it is going away this evening. So we might actually experience me have a bit of an existential crisis. I'm not going to lie. This is going to be quite severe therapy. But yes, Matty Million says, I think everyone did that, Owen. Yeah. I had bought the toy bouts, but also when I couldn't do that, made my own. Ruthless aggression. I remember watching that episode of SmackDown as well, back in the days where SmackDown was shown on a Saturday on Sky 1, days after it aired in the United States. I remember watching that in the early morning. That used to be my Saturday routine as a kid as well. Used to wake up every Saturday morning. SmackDown would be on at 8 o'clock in the morning on Sky 1 or something ridiculous. Couldn't even see the chair shots or going through tables. It was too violent for that early. Jonathan says, John Cena, I want to say to you, I'm so happy for all the people who miss you and the fans, and all the fans, old people in this, guys, love you, and I'm happy to see you. You can't see, have fun, and so thank you. We got there in the end, Jonathan. Didn't we? We're 10 likes away, by the way, from 50 likes. So if you haven't already, click that like button. The pyro's going off in Washington, D.C. There's a lot of it as well. One thing I hope, I just hope that it's not completely TKO'd in the sense that the show becomes more about advertising and revenue as opposed to John Cena. That would be disappointing. It would be, I'm kind of half expecting it, but hopefully this is more of a celebration, less of a, sale. As we're seeing people arrive in Washington, D.C. Look at that, the X Division Championship. I mean, bear in mind, when John Cena made his WWE debut, I think TNA Wrestling had just been founded. Actually, that's a good point. TNA first show. John Cena WWE debut. Date. What was the debut date? SmackDown. So this is mad, right? This is mad. John Cena made his television debut, his WWE TV debut, on June 27th, 2002. Just for reference, yeah? So that's June 27th, 2002. 8 days prior, TNA Wrestling held their first show, yeah? TNA Wrestling, in terms of a televised or pay-per-view, because they're weekly pay-per-view but for a while, but only 8 days after TNA Wrestling had their first ever show, John Cena made his WWE debut. Fast forward, 23 years later, on his retirement show, the TNA X Division Championship, the person who's holding that title is competing. That is a wild scenario. If you'd have said that midway through this run, oh yeah, there'll be TNA Wrestling representation on that last show, you'd be like, you fucking crazy. There's no chance, right? The pro wrestling landscape has massively changed and evolved. It's wild, isn't it? We're 7 likes away from 50 likes. We got over 54 people watching. If you haven't already, click the like button. Stephanie McMahon stealing her husband's catchphrase. Are you ready? Who's going to be on first? Yes, it's going to be Cody versus Femi. We might have a bit of bias here because I really want Femi to win. I really want Femi to win. Get your predictions in. Who do you think's winning this one? It's the American Nightmare, the undisputed WWE champion, Cody Rhodes, versus the Ruler, the 2-time WWE NXT champion, the current NXT champion, Femi. Here comes the man who defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship in the main event of SummerSlam Sunday. It's Guile himself. Of course, we saw the first look of Cody in Street Fighter this week, along with Roman Reigns and Hiroki Goto. Matty says, Oba better win. Red Devil says Cody easy because he does not lose. Maybe tonight's the night. I would love it. Slick says let's go Oba. Josh is going with Oba. Mike's going with Oba. Hey Cody, if you care about the business, if Cody, you lose, it doesn't matter. All right, it doesn't matter. No one's going to consider you not a WWE champion. And hey, even if Drew has to interfere to get the job done, whatever. Put Oba over, please. And look, ultimately, if Femi loses, it's not going to ruin his career. But if you're going to, hype this guy up as the Ruler, Femi talks about how Thanos is a bit of an inspiration for this character, this sort of dominant, nobody can stop him. Then when it's, the biggest match of his career, do you have him lose or do you have him win? Have him win. Cody kissing the canvas, but will he be pinned to it? 1, 2, 3. As we're about to see Femi do his march out like that as well. I saw all the memes about that today as well. Going, my hungry ass when I'm going to the fridge at midnight. I see cheese. I'll have a bit of that. That will probably be me going for leftovers on Christmas Day and Boxing Day, to be honest. Oh, there is still turkey left. Pigs in blankets. I'll be going towards that. Right. Cody's in the ring, and we await his opponent. The lights dim. Here we go. This is your moment. This could be your star moment, Obafemi. Look at that. Entrance aura. You name it. It's all there in abundance with Obafemi. Listen to the crowd. I mean, this guy's a monster as well. Look at it. He's doing the march. He's doing the march. This is gonna be a big moment. See, this is who KG should be supporting, okay? He met the Nigerian giant. Amos didn't even know he's from Nigeria. This guy's from Lagos. He is the ruler. He is the future. Maybe he is the now. I mean, this guy is, again, he's a machine. He is an animal. If you've never seen Obafemi, you're about to be very impressed. I mean, obviously, I know that there was a bit of talk about, oh, should it have been Ricky Saints in this position? Of course, Ricky and Cody, very, very close friends. But in terms of the future of WWE, in terms of, you know, who could be the face of the company or one of the faces of the company for the next 10, 15 years, that's Obafemi. People forget about this. Obafemi, that guy in the ring, he's 27 years old. He's not even 30, 27. That guy's 3 years younger than me. Listen to that crowd. Bell rings. We are underway. These two facing off. I mean, no, legitimately, this could be a WrestleMania main event in like 3 or 4 years. Maybe even shorter than that. No bullshit. It could. Collar and elbow tie-up. And Oba just powers the American Nightmare into the corner. Crowd doing that horrific. God, I hate that chant. We're 5 likes away from 50 likes. If you haven't already, click the like button. Collar and elbow tie up, and now Cody Rhodes with a bit of a hammerlock there. Cody, as per usual, has got his tights pulled all the way up to his belly button, like he's Shawn Michaels in the early 90s. Cody with a go behind. Side headlock. I mean, he had to jump up to get that side headlock. Just look at the strength of Obafemi again. Carrying him to the ropes. Ducks the kick, does Cody. Oh, he grabs him by the throat. Cody went for that thrust. Oh, my word. Oh, my God. Irish curse backbreaker by Obafemi. He just grabbed him by the throat, picked him up, and then slammed him down onto his knee. See, this is what you've got to do, Cody. Put him over as best as you can. Look at that. Irish curse backbreaker, and he lifted Cody like he wasn't even there. This guy is the truth. He is the real deal. We're 2 likes away from 50 likes. Oof. Cody with a bit of a couple of forearms there. Oh, Obafemi just cuts him off with a knee right to the gut. Dueling chants of let's go Abba and let's go Cody. Abba Femi just bealed the WWE champion across the ring. By the way, Abba Femi's dominating at the moment. As he should. It just makes me worried that he might not win. Cody ducks under. Oof. Even the puppy's getting emotional. Even the puppy's emotional, aren't you? Covered by Abba Femi. Are you a John Cena fan? You a John Cena fan? And there you go. Can you do You Can't See Me? Can you do You Can't See Me? No? She still gets very confused when I do these like watch-alongs. She's like, "Why are you up? Why are you up late? This makes no sense. You should be in bed." I can't. John Cena's retiring. I'm never going to see him again. Oh, look at the power! Just with one arm. One arm puts out a cigarette. Oof. 1, 2. Cody kicks out. I mean, this has just been all the NXT champion so far, hasn't it? And the ability he has just to basically pick up Cody Rhodes like like I just picked up my puppy there is ridiculous. Absolutely incredible. Now he's going to go for maybe a back suplex. Cody floats over, lands on his feet. Oh, Abba Femi goes right into the ring post there. Maybe this is the chance for Cody Rhodes. Hits the ropes. That's a forearm to the face. Femi's still on his feet. Cody floats over in the corner. There you go. There's the power slam. A vintage Cody. Vintage. Soma says, how's this guy not on the main roster yet? I think he will be relatively soon. Cody Cutter. Kick out. Kick out. There you go. Kicks out. That was that Cody Cutter. John Elite says, is there a time limit on Peacock? Because I'm afraid Cena's going to get the Goldberg treatment and get cut off. No. That's the positive thing about it not being on NBC tonight is there is no time limit. So, oh, he went for a cutter again. Caught by Abba Femi. Abba Femi sent to the second rope, to the floor. Here comes Cody. He's going to go for a dive. Oh, wow. A straight right hand by Abba Femi. Cody was going to go for that suicide dive, and Abba Femi just cut him off at the pass. Bit of possum, maybe, as Wade Barrett says. Big up to everyone that's clicked the like button. We're at 50 likes, which is fantastic. Cody, there you go. Now it hits the suicide dive this time. Maybe Cody's getting a bit of momentum here. Oh, Cody's going to go for it again. Oh, what a spine buster. 2. Oh. Shades of Arn Anderson, AA style. Let's have a look at this. Picks him up, spins him round. Cody didn't even see it coming. Oof. Red Devils says that Triple H spine buster, hey, it's an Arn Anderson spine buster. Triple H got it from AA. He's got Cody up on his shoulder. Abba Femi drops down. Cody, there you go. Drop down thrust to the throat. Oh, Femi just clotheslines Cody outside. Abba Femi, he wouldn't go for a dive. This is the risk. Do you need to take it? Do you need to take it? What's he doing? Oh, I thought Abba Femi was going to go for a dive. Oh, my goodness me. An uppercut just sends them both over the table. And Cody, I think Cody's bleeding. Yeah, Cody's bleeding from his ear. He's put Cody back into the ring. Oh, one-arm choke slam. Cover. 2. Oof. I tell you what, Cody's ear is properly gushing. Is he like cut off a bit of his ear or something? What's happened? Did he get caught on like a screw maybe, perhaps? I mean, we can't really... Oh, that is nasty. Cody's ear is a mess. It looked like something happened. He caught it on something as he was going over the table. Oh, we went for that pop-up powerbomb. Cody. Escalera. Cody. Oh, my goodness. 1, 2. Kick out, kick out. Oh, kicks out. Oof. I tell you what, Femi took a heck of a bump for that one. That avalanche Cody cutter. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Something's happening. Something's happening in the crowd. It's Drew McIntyre. Disqualification. Oh, I mean, are we a non-finish? I mean, Cody couldn't do one job. I mean, I get that Femi didn't lose, but what are we doing here? A non-finish already? Femi's getting in the face of Drew McIntyre. Really? A non-finish? Oh. That's so disappointing, isn't it? And Femi's just shoved Drew McIntyre on his ass. Alright. Cody cutter by Cody Rhodes. And Femi, he's got McIntyre by the throat. And the ruler with a choke slam. I mean, yes, a spotlight, and yes, Femi didn't lose. But then don't book the match. If you don't want anyone to lose, don't book the match. That's pro wrestling. And instead, we got a good match, but you've just had Drew come out and give us a shitty non-finish. That's it. That is frustrating. That is frustrating. That is such a shame. Yeah, the crowd is saying restart it. Restart the match. Oh, and he just threw the NXT Championship to Femi. And look, they're going to, like, play the music now, and they'll probably all shake hands. I raised hands. And look, Cody's, doing his sort of selling to sort of put over Femi. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. Whilst it was going on, it was a good match. It was a fun match. I don't even really want to give it a rating because the finish really hurts that. The finish really hurts that because for what they were doing, the match was, the crowd was electric. The crowd was into it. But at the same time, that is so... John Cena's retirement show. You open the show with a big match, champion versus champion, and you can't even give us a finish. You can't even give us a finish straight away. That sums up WWE creatively this year. And I know someone's saying, "Oh, is that an audible because of Cody's ear?" No, it won't be. That is literally just a situation of them going, "Wow, we don't want to pin Femi on his main roster debut, but we also don't want to pin Cody because he's the WWE champion. So, what do we do? Let's just have it be a no contest. Drew can come out and interfere." And then you just go, someone needs to be in that room then and say, "Wait a minute. If we can't deliver a finish, then why are we booking the match?" Yes, I get it's a great spotlight for Femi, and I get you don't want to have Cody lose, you don't want to have Femi lose, then don't book it. Have them be a tag team. or have someone else be involved in the match, or I don't know, but don't book it if you can't deliver it. And they teased us with it, and the chemistry was great. Crowd was into Obafemi. It's a great spotlight for Obafemi. Don't get me wrong. He looks like a bigger star because of it. And maybe that was because of that's the objective field, I guess. But it's just, you start the show with a non-finish. Fucking hell. Again, it just sums up WWE creatively this year, Joe Lewis says, if you're so mad, turn it off. No. It's almost like, it's kind of, that's what I'm here to do, is watch it. And that whole thing is just, criticism doesn't mean, you just basically, if you have this thing of, unless the show is 100% perfect, I won't watch, then you'll never watch anything. Ever. There's always things to pick that you like and don't like in shows. It's called having an opinion, right? That's why you can type in there. That's why I can talk here, is that we're all allowed our opinion. This isn't a dictatorship or anything like that where you have to go, this is great. This is great. Because even when people do that, it's so phony, isn't it? There's nothing worse than people justifying bad decisions because they want to be tribal. You know what I mean? That is the one thing that I just cannot stand nowadays with pro wrestling in general, is that if WWE does a bad decision, you get their stands go, no, it's all good. If AEW does a bad decision, no, it's all good. It's all good. You go, oh, come on. I beg for you to have an opinion on it, please. Same with TNA. It'll be the same with TNA, with that as well. When it comes to now that they're on AMC, if they make a bad decision, it'll be, well, no, see, it's actually the right thing to do. It's like, like with the whole, Mike Santana stuff and winning the title, going dark for 4 weeks and then losing it the first time. You go, oh, yeah, it's But yes, enjoyed the match, didn't like the finish. We've got 75 people watching, which is great. If you haven't already, click the like button. We've got over 50 people clicking the like button. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already as well. We're just 10 subscribers away from 25,350. Joe says, good Lord, touchy mothers. It would see the only one that was touchy was you. I'm not telling people to not watch. You are. United Love says, do you think they called an audible because of the injury? Seems rushed. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Cody Rhodes has suffered far worse injuries during his career and continued on. This is the same Cody Rhodes that's been in Hell in a Cell with a torn pec. Cody would have a cut on the ear, or even if he'd missing part of his ear, Cody's going to do the whole match and he's going to do the finish, isn't he? Cody's the last person to call an audible unless Cody Rhodes can't walk. Then Cody's going to do what's planned to do and probably more. So no, I don't think it was an audible or anything like that. I think that's just, like I said, that is what you get, unfortunately, with pro wrestling that's determined by a creative team, which is you get the for and against. I mean, you can kind of see the discussions surrounding it, can't you? You know what I mean? Which is that there would have probably been some going, I tell you what you need to do. You need to have Obafemi win, go in there, get him over strong. He's 27 years old. You've got a massive star there. He's already money. Go make him even more money. And then others going, yeah, but Cody's your WWE champion. Do you want him to lose to someone from NXT? That's not really well, I'm not sure if that's the best thing for him to do. Blah, blah. And then they go back and forth at each other. And then you have to compromise. And then the compromise is, well, is there a scenario where neither one of them can lose? And they go, yes. What is that scenario? And it's a non-finish. It's a no contest. Drew McIntyre comes in and he gets involved and we get a DQ or we get a no contest and nobody loses. And then they go, right, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. And from the WWE perspective, they won't care because they'll go, look, Obafemi got the spotlight. It made him look like a big deal. More people know him now, and they'll run it back at some point in a few years down the line, and it'll be a big match. I get why you would open a show with that because it's a big match, crowd's red hot. And And maybe it's one of those evenings where it doesn't matter if the creative isn't good because they're only there to see John Cena anyway. You know what I mean? You're only there to see Cena and him have his last match. So people, I guess, won't be complaining about that much in an hour's time or whatever. But open a show of a non-finish, it just feels a bit of a bait and switch, doesn't it? Which that's very Vince McMahon booking. That Vince would do that a lot. The Vince era, a lot of non-finishes, a lot of book it. Okay, then what's the finish going to be? I don't know. I just booked it. I booked it because it's a match that gets attention. Okay, do you have any plan for it? No. No, I booked it. That's about it. So, yeah. We're 3 likes away from 60 likes. If you haven't already, click the like button. And be sure to subscribe. As our first match is down. Kurt Angle giving John Cena a shout out. He's actually there this evening in Washington, D.C. Rahul says, how can I watch? You can watch via, well, it depends where you are, but you could watch for free via WWE's YouTube channel if you're in the UK, well, actually internationally. If you're in the United States and you don't have Peacock, you still can watch it for free. All you got to do is get a VPN. You can use our link right there, which is nordvpn.com/WN365. Once again, that's nordvpn.com/WN365, or you can scan the QR code. Or if, like I said, if you're internationally anyway, just go to WWE's YouTube channel. It's up there streaming now live for free. A very emotional Cody Rhodes, CM Punk. I mean, we're also as well, entering into like a period of time just where a lot of people are retiring in WWE. I mean, next year, AJ Styles is retiring. Brock Lesnar is probably going to retire. The expectation is SummerSlam next year. It's in Minneapolis. So Brock retiring. It's been reported that WWE have pitched Chris Jericho a retirement storyline if he returns to the company, which he is expected to do. So there's a lot of eras coming to an end in WWE. Brian says they act like Cena is leaving WWE, signed a 5-year contract. As an ambassador, I mean, Brian, let's not play down like tonight's not historic. What do you expect them to do? Say, oh, actually, it's not that big of a deal that John Cena's wrestling his last match tonight. It's a bit, it's historic. We're not going to see John Cena wearing the jorts and, the T-shirt or what have you. It's a big moment. A very big moment. Tyrese Halliburton there at ringside. John Bernthal again. He's going to be in the new Spider-Man film. Chuck Zito. All right, coming up next, it's more main roster versus NXT action. This time it's Bayley versus Sol Ruca. Now, one would think this will be the one where the NXT talent wins. And Bayley is, the ultimate pro, isn't she? She does not give a shit about winning and losing and what have you. She literally got bumped off WrestleMania this year, right? So Sol Ruca will win. This is Bayley just doing Bayley just did a wrestling camp for independent pro wrestling talent. Bayley giving hugs to Trish Stratus and Eve Torres at ringside there. Rahul says, I think Bayley should win, though. I mean, not really. It's one of those ones whereby, okay, you can understand the discussions in the Cody situation. Going, well, he's WWE champion. Do you always want your WWE champion? Do you want your WWE champion to be losing? What does Bayley lose if she loses this match? Nothing. She's still Bayley. What does Bayley gain if she wins this match? Nothing. So this is one where Sol Ruca hit your finish, Soul Snatcher, and beat Bayley. Here comes Sol Ruca. What a massive opportunity for her. Of course, accompanied by Zarya. If they are friends, I mean, there's been tension there. Zarya lost the Women's North American Championship on Sol Ruca's behalf to Blake Monroe. So this is a massive opportunity, as is for all of these NXT talents this evening. And one thing is for certain with NXT is they've got a ton of potential stars there at the moment. WWE has been a lot more picky and selective about when talents get called up to the main roster. And certainly with NXT, they have been sort of stockpiling talent. And a lot of it is talent that's come through the Next in Line program, the NIL. And that is proving dividends for WWE. There's no doubt about that. And I think they'll need it. I mean, their main roster is old at the moment. Like I said, you've got quite a few people that are towards the end of their career. Obviously, Cena's not really full-time, but I mentioned those names possibly retiring as well. Brock, AJ. I mean, WWE's about to lose some big stars over the next couple of years. So they need to get the next. As Bayley going after the arm in the early stages of this one. There goes a one-arm cartwheel, landed on her feet. Bayley goes behind. A side headlock. Now once again, working on the arm is the role model. Hits the rope, and once again, the athleticism. Oh, turns it into a beautiful head scissors. Wow. Now Bayley caught a bit off guard by that one. Again, a former Women's North American champion. Also a former Women's Speed champion too. And has only been in the business, I think it's something like 3 years. 4 years. Once again, Sol Ruca landing on her feet, and there you go. Version of X Factor. Shades of Hall of Famer, Sean X-Pac Waltman. And Bayley, just hangs up Sol Ruca across that middle rope. What's Bayley looking for there? I don't know what she was looking for. I don't think it worked. Once again, the handstands. Look at the athleticism. Oh, and a big PK kick by Sol Ruca right to the chest of Bayley. Oh, moonsault. Rolls through. Oh, just follows that up with a big forearm. You can do all the handstand stuff you want, but a big forearm to the face. That's how you do it. If you are just joining us, this is the second match of the evening, the opening contest. The WWE Champion Cody Rhodes versus NXT Champion Femi ended in a no contest. Oh, bit of a mess here. Turned it into a small package. Bit of a miscommunication, to say the least. Goes for another cover. Kicks out. Another flip. Oh, and then there's a super kick by Sol Ruca. Bayley thrown out of the ring. Sol Ruca maybe thinking a dive. Hits the ropes. Oh my goodness me! Oh my god! Unbelievable. Handspring flip over the top rope to the outside. This is unbelievable. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. That was the, Sasuke special version of, wasn't it? Unbelievable. Great athleticism. Bayley looking a bit worse for wear. Sunset flip. Powerbomb into the corner. Cover hooks both legs. And Ruca kicks out. Bayley now in control of this one. After a very impressive start by Sol Ruca. Now a reverse chin lock locked in by the Grand Slam WWE champion in Bayley. Oh, bit of a roll up. No. Oh, look at that. Just a rising knee there by Bayley. Oh, Bayley went for that running knee in the corner. Missed. Kick to the gut. And there's an elbow across the back. And a chop. Oh, wow. What a reverse elbow by Sol Ruca there. And another one. Oh, wow. Look at that. German suplex. And then a kip up by Ruca as well. I mean, WWE's main roster talent are doing everything they can to put over this NXT talent in the matches. Certainly. Maybe not in terms of finishes. But in terms of the match. Oh, my, what? Look at that. It was an unbelievable DDT. Oof. Look at that. A cartwheel over on the top rope into a DDT. Look at this. I mean, this is when, and this is kind of the whole discussion about the Soul Snatcher move. Oh, Bayley to belly. That should be it. 1, 2. Oh, she kicks out. With that cartwheel on the top rope into a DDT. That is one of those ones where, again, the old school pro wrestling in me just goes, why would you just do a DDT? Why'd you have to do a cartwheel into it? You know what I mean? Like, what's... I mean, I guess the logic would be that you've got more momentum to do the DDT, maybe. But there was a bit of a hesitation before she actually did the DDT, so it's kind of a bit like... It's one of those ones, you know what I mean? When you go, oh, yeah. And that's kind of the problem with the Soul Snatcher move, is like, it's an amazing looking move, but you have to throw logic out the way because you have to just basically stand there. There's an elbow by Bayley. Cover. Oof, and just kicks out. We're 9 likes away from 70 likes. If you haven't already, click the like button. Certainly, Sol Ruca putting in a very impressive display thus far. Kick to the gut. There you go. Duck under into a backslide. 2. Oof. I'll tell you what, for a second there, I thought they weren't going to get out of that one. Bayley. She's going for Rose Plant. Oh, look at that counter. Oh, and there's a knee. Go for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, kicked out. The great counter for the Rose Plant, that. Oh, Soul Snatcher. Oh, and Bayley. Oh, Rose Plant. There's the Rose Plant. Is this going to be it? Hooks both legs. Oh, and gets her feet on the bottom rope. That way. I thought that because she hooked both of the legs, she wasn't going to be able to do that. It's a unique way of getting the feet on the bottom ropes. Look at that. Belly to back suplex. Now Bayley's going to the top rope. Maybe thinking the elbow drop. Shades of the Macho Man. Oh, Sol Ruca gets the knees up. Oh, roll up. 2. No. Uh-oh. Soul Snatcher. Bayley. She's rolling out of the ring. Pull her back in. Pull her back in. Pull her back in. Go for the cover. Oh, what the hell? Roll up. 2. No, 1, 2, 3. And Sol Ruca wins. That's the right outcome. Big victory. A good match. Get your star ratings in for that one. I tell you what, Sol Ruca absolutely killed it. Fantastic performance by her. Bayley, like I said, Bayley didn't give a shit about putting over younger talent. Bayley doesn't care at all. Bayley doesn't lose anything as well. Great finish as well. Really great finish. Soul Snatcher. She's sort of rolling out the ring. Pulled back in. Couple of roll-up attempts. Look at this. She went for the Soul Snatcher. Countered. This was the Rose Plant. Look at this. This was a great way of getting your feet on the bottom ropes. Real good stuff. Onween gives it a 4. Slick gives it a 4. Look at that. Soul Snatcher. Look at this. Bang. See what I mean? You have to kind of dive into it from when you take it, which isn't the ideal thing. But, I mean, big win. Certainly going to be a big star is Sol Ruca. And they pay tribute to Cena as well. As they're just showing stuff about the superstore there. Colin says, is Stone Cold and The Rock showing up tonight? I don't think Steve Austin's there. The Rock did post a video on his social media. It doesn't look like he's there. I suppose, look, you never know. But I don't think so, to answer that question. I think you might see a video from either one or maybe both. But I don't think they're there. But you never know. I mean, there was lots of talk, wasn't there, saying, oh, it should be Cena has his match and then The Rock's music hits. You would hope The Rock would be there, TKO board member, but hey, look, The Rock and showing up this year has been a bit of a contentious situation. If anything, considering what happened earlier this year with The Rock and the heel turn, he should probably stay as far away as possible, actually, because with him getting involved and then deciding, no, Final Boss doesn't need to do anymore. Yeah, wasn't ideal, was it? So, yeah, I think maybe The Rock staying away from this John Cena stuff might actually be the best thing. We're 7 likes away from 70 likes. If you haven't already, click the like button. And be sure to subscribe if you're new. Coming up next, we've got tag team action. We've got NXT representation, as well as TNA Wrestling. Yes, TNA Wrestling is going to be featured on John Cena's retirement show. Which is kind of wild, isn't it, when you think? So that match coming up next. Let's get this graphic set up. Isoma says, Owen, thoughts on Javon? Look, Javon Evans is capable of doing unbelievable things. For a guy his age as well. How old is he? Is he like 23? I think maybe. Javon Evans. Javon Evans is 21. Excuse me. The stuff he is able to do at his age, at 21 years old, is frankly unbelievable. It's going to be a massive star. I think naturally you would probably say, needs to fill out a little bit more, needs to get a bit bigger, physically. But he will. They always do. Like, people that have his style, like AJ Styles, a great example of this. AJ Styles, early on in his career, kind of similar build. AJ Styles in his early 20s, in late WCW days and obviously early TNA days. Bit of a smaller guy that you would never go, can't be a world champion, great X Division champion or whatever, but I don't know about that. But, and look, he won the NWA World Heavyweight Championship in TNA when he was that size, but, sort of getting bigger. And now, look at him, he's a monster later on in his career. He's got one of the best physiques in WWE or in pro wrestling, AJ Styles. So he'll be a big, big star, absolutely massive star. And, yeah, I'm certainly a big, big fan of his. Wasn't totally thrilled when he kind of fed into the tribalism on social media. Had that back and forth, didn't he? With I think it was Ricochet, wasn't it? And you just kind of go, you don't need to do that. But he'll be incredibly popular. He already is, but he'll be massively popular. He's got so much time ahead of him. But that's not to say you don't have to make it count. I remember when the conversation was had about Tyler Bate, right? Remember with Tyler Bate, and he won the that WWE UK Championship. And I think at the time he was like, when was that? That was like, he might have been like 20 at the time, maybe even younger than that when he won that, the UK tournament. And that was a while ago. Look, he's still only 28, but for the best part of a decade, not really done, loads of stuff. So you still do have to deliver. You still do have to make it count. But yeah, he'll be a big, big star. And they've got a lot of time to use him. And I think physically, like I said, as he gets older, he'll fill out certainly more too. I mean, you look at, someone mentions it in the chat there, you look at like Swerve Strickland's another example, was a smaller guy physically. Now he's big guy too. So it was, like I said, I think AJ's a great example. AJ's probably the best example of that. A smaller guy, able to do unbelievable things. I mean, if people have only, say, been watching AJ Styles the last, 10 years, or let's just say just during his WWE career, you're kind of doing yourself a disservice, because the stuff that he used to be able to do, and he did during his early career and his time in TNA and in the X Division and what have you, I mean, at the nowadays maybe it doesn't seem as innovative as it was back then, but back then it was like, holy shit, like AJ Styles can do things people just aren't capable of doing. Doing like a springboard shooting star press to the outside. That was like revolutionary. Obviously his version of the spiral tap was just like, what? The things he came up with was just mad, and that's why. Leon Slater's the X Division champion in this match. Like, the X Division exists, is a thing, or was a legitimate concept, in my opinion, because of AJ Styles, really. He was the first X Division champion, and he was that style of just, that's amazing. Like, cruiserweight, but more, basically. That legacy is attached to him, and then obviously then you've got people in there, like Samoa Joe, who was just totally different. From the high flying stuff, but still encapsulated that style. So, yeah, he'll be a big success. And then Leon Slater, he's going to end up in WWE. I mean, it's just inevitable, isn't it? He's going to end up in WWE. I do know he's contracted until the end of 2026. But Joe Hendry was contracted to the end of 2025, and he ended up going to WWE a little bit earlier because WWE sort of negotiated a transfer over of his contract. So Leon Slater might be kind of the same in that case. We're 3 likes away from 70 likes. We've got over 80 people watching, which is great. If you haven't already, click the like button and be sure to subscribe if you are new. As we're just seeing an advert for the Royal Rumble, January 31st. We will be live over WatchAlong and a post show for that as well. What is quite interesting about these Saudi shows, obviously all of the Saudi shows that they've had WWE have been at, the Saudi time, and then just wherever you are in the world, basically you just have to deal with. Interestingly, for a couple of the boxing events recently, I forget which one it was, but because I was talking to KG about this, that they still had that event at like Vegas time, but it was in Saudi. He was telling me, so they were operating on sort of US time in Saudi, which is kind of interesting. So I do wonder, maybe not for the Rumble, but for WrestleMania in 2027, if they'll keep it just to, it's WrestleMania, it's in Saudi, so it's at Saudi time. So for us over here in the UK, it's in sort of the afternoon, evening, and a good time. In the United States, it's maybe not the most amazing time, but it is what it is. Or do they go, look, it's going to be still at the US time. We're just going to do it at the US time in Saudi, and everyone will still have to stay up at their usual times to watch it. I wonder if that's what they'll do. They haven't done it for any of the Saudi shows so far, so part of me goes, no, I don't know. But because they did do it for that boxing prep, as KG was telling me, that does make me wonder. There's Mark Henry. Before that was Michelle McCool. As we're 2 likes away. And there's Kurt Angle. What a pop. Eve Torres. Of course, locked lips during the Zack Ryder storyline. Trish Stratus. There he is. Rob. There you go. Rob. Van Dam. ECW One Night Stand 2006. The Hammerstein Ballroom. Sami Zayn with his son. I tell you what, those first 2 ECW One Night Stand events, 2005, 2006, I loved it. I loved it. Again, I was a kid at that point. I loved those shows. Loved those shows. And I hadn't, at that time, didn't have a ton of exposure to ECW. The 2005 One Night Stand blew my mind. Like, properly blew my mind. And I think that's the better pay-per-view. But 2006 was also very good. I mean, it was a non-finish with Sabu and Rey Mysterio, but even that match was awesome. Michael Cole shouting out Taz. Shouting out Taz, JBL. Big match, John. Corey Graves, he's shouting out Corey Graves. And the legendary Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler. Classy stuff. Classy stuff. Classy stuff. And to WWE's credit, when Sting retired in 2024, the next night on Raw, they did shout him out, didn't they? They said, congratulations on your retirement. I haven't watched Collision yet this evening. I wonder if they do it, if they return the favor. Obviously, I know that Cope obviously paid tribute to Cena earlier on at All Out, didn't he? Doing the 5-knuckle shuffle after Cena had done the spear, and he did a post on social media. Joe did the STF this past week, didn't he? So I wonder if they'll shout him out. As we're seeing some hosting from Stephanie McMahon and Joe Tess. I wonder if Jesse Ventura will be on commentary for Cena's match, because he is there and he did some stuff on the Countdown show, and you can feel whenever he's talking, like the rest of the everyone on the WWE TV is like Don't say anything terrible. Don't say anything terrible. And Stephanie McMahon is paying tribute to John Cena here. A big good to everyone that's clicked the like button. We got to 70 likes. And we are 7 subscribers away. 7 subscribers away from 25,350. How are we feeling emotionally at the moment, folks? Are we still calm? Are we still feeling okay? Right, here comes Javon Evans. Of course, this is our penultimate match of the evening, by the way, folks. This match, and then we've got John Cena's last. Again, massive opportunity for Javon Evans. Only 21 years of age. What was I doing when I was 21? Not wrestling on John Cena's retirement show, I'll tell you that. Of course, defeated The Miz last night on SmackDown. And if you're going to be watching Javon Evans for the first time this evening, you're going to be amazed, to say the least. Here comes Leon Slater. Again, another just incredible performer. With the TNA X Division Championship around his neck. I still just, again, I know I keep saying that, but as someone that lived through, you know, as someone that just lived through WWE and TNA being the 1 and 2 throughout the 2000s and 2010s or whatever, to have him, to have that on this show, to have it on, you know, John Cena's retirement show is just mad. It is mad. And of course, we've got some English representation as well from Bradford, 21 years of age as well. Yeah, Michael Cole saying he's from Bedford. Bedford's very different to Bradford. very, very different to Bedford is not Bradford. Yeah, it's Bradford, Michael Cole, not Bedford. Oh, they're talking about pizzas and that, making me hungry. That is, I tell you what, that is what gets me with these late night watch-alongs. Yeah, I don't know how many people are watching from the UK in the chat or whatever, but I get hungry watching them. I do. Here comes one half of the World Tag Team Champions in Dragon Lee, brother of AJ Lee. No. I'm not a fan of those tag title designs. They still look like pennies. I do like, obviously, the WWE tag team titles. The design of that one on SmackDown, because it's like the old school one. But I'm still not the biggest fan of the pennies. AJ says, after you, Dragon Lee. Rahul says, same. I came back with 2 chicken burgers and strips. Nice. And the question is, who wins this one? I think I think you got a mixed bag. I think you've got a non-finish in the opening match. I think the NXT talent won the second match. I think the main roster talent probably wins this match. The tag team champions can't lose to an NXT tag team, I don't think. So I'm gonna, and they're not even technically an NXT tag team, are they? I mean, I know that Javon Evans and Leon Slater team up a lot on NXT. But yeah, I think this one goes to the tag team champions. And of course, Leon Slater was congratulated by AJ Styles at Slammiversary earlier this year, wasn't he? The first ever TNA X Division champion with the current TNA X Division champion. Look at that. Balrig's, whoa, look at that. Pair of super kicks. Just takes out the tag team champions. Oh, look at that dive. My goodness me, by Javon Evans. Slayer, what a kick that was to Dragon Lee. They're not wasting any time indeed. Leon Slater, oh my goodness me. Someone mentioned it in the chat. These lot are just going to dive around all over the place. Pretty much. Pretty much. Big crossbody. Tag made. Javon Evans comes in. Oh, what a frog splash. Cover. 2. Oh, kicks out. Of course, Javon Evans was the Iron Survivor Challenge winner. Cashed in his opportunity earlier than New Year's Evil, though. And thanks to Ricky Saints, was not able to defeat Oba Femi. So what's next for the young OG? We'll have to wait and see. Tagging in comes Leon Slater. Yeah, these guys can jump. Particularly Javon Evans. He has an unbelievable vertical leap. It's insane. Cover by Slater. Lee kicks out. There is, speaking of that NXT Championship, Leon Slater will be in a fatal four-way match this coming Tuesday. They're going to determine who the new number one contender for the NXT Championship is going to be. Dragon Lee trying to get a tag to AJ Styles, but Leon Slater cuts him off at the pass. Oh, back suplex. Dragon Lee lands on his feet. Oh, look at that. Unbelievable. Oh, look at that. Set out powerbomb. AJ Styles, he's got the tag rope. Because tag ropes are important. There we go. Pair of tags, hot tag. Javon Evans versus AJ Styles. Look at this. Oh, what a clothesline. And look at that big forearm right to the face. AJ Styles is all kinds of fired up. There's that big jumping clothesline into the corner. Ushigoroshi by AJ Styles. Or Leon Slater's in. AJ. Oh, wow, look at that. Face first. That's a nasty bump. Evans sends AJ over the top. Oh, Styles. I think he was maybe thinking like phenomenal forearm. He got caught by Javon Evans. What's Evans thinking here? Oh, went for a baseball slide. Oh, up on the apron. Oh, moonsault. Landed on... Oh, Styles. He went into the barricade twice there, Javon Evans. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, my God. What have I just seen? Oh, super kick. I can't even describe that. My goodness. Dragon Lee did a Hurricane Runner over the top rope whilst Leon Slater was on the apron. He nearly got caught in a Styles Clash on the outside. OG cutter. Slater's going up top. This might be it. Here we go. Swanton 450. Good grief. 1, 2. Oh, Dragon Lee. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's unbelievable when you can't even really find the words to describe it. Look at this. Swanton 450. It's just madness, isn't it? How people are able to do that. I think I tore up my abdominals thinking about it, let alone even attempting to do it. Crowd are chanting, this is awesome. Indeed it is. And this is a tough spot to be in, by the way. The match before John Cena retires. Go out there and try and get the crowd going. Oh, brilliant elbow by Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee. Oh, dive to the outside. Whew. Now, Leon Slater. I mean, AJ Styles is just down in the middle of the ring. Oh, no. He's thinking Styles clash. Oh, rolls through. AJ Styles, look at the strength. Oh, Slater trying to fight out. Oh, no. Over the top rope. There's that forearm. Uh-oh, get ready. I think we're getting phenomenal forearm. Look at this. Oh, he slipped. He slipped. 1, 2. Oh, he kicks out. Well, I think that was a botch. Wow. Didn't see that coming. I was just about to say, how impressive is it that he can still do it? Unless he was meant to do it, but I don't know if he was. With a powerbomb. Styles clash. Cover. 2, 3. Yeah, I don't think he was meant to slip. I'm gonna say he probably wasn't meant to slip. Well, the tag team champions are victorious. AJ slipped on his ass. Just hope he's not injured. Yeah, Styles looks a bit pissed. Yeah, like as Matty Million says, that is one of the first times where I've actually gone, you know what, AJ, looked a bit flat there, mate. But yeah, wow. Isoma says weird ending, can't lie, but the NXT folks are looking good. That's what I was saying earlier on. I'm telling you, there is legitimate top talent in NXT right now. There really is. AJ Styles talking to Javon Evans. We've got over 80 people watching. We're 4 likes away from 80 likes. If you haven't already, click the like button. And once again, respect from all in the ring at the moment. And the salute. Just like John Cena, of course. Oh, the last time is nearly now, folks. There's only one more match left. And we know exactly what match it is. Oh. How ready are we feeling? How ready are we feeling? I mean, I've been feeling emotional just watching these video packages or just watching these matches. My word. We're about to witness history for the very last time. John Cena's about to step inside a squared circle. Oof. I don't give a shit about the final John Cena Funko Pop. As Joshua Kane says, here we go. The waterworks are about to start. Hey. Marv says, oh, well, you cried. No, I'm not going to cry. You get it, but it'll still be emotional. Yeah, we're seconds away. Up next, John Cena's final match. John Cena versus the Ring General Gunther. Late last-minute predictions. Who wins? Does Gunther beat Cena in his last match? Or does Super Cena rise and get it done one more time? Ugh. I tell you when I did nearly get emotional though. But like I said, I was watching on the Countdown show. They had a video package about all the Make-A-Wish stuff that he had done throughout his career. Of course, he holds the record for the most wishes. Granted, nobody will ever beat that. And it did just really make me think that, you know, whenever you say to people that you're a wrestling fan, you get those shitty people that will try and put down something you like, and they'll go, "You realize it's fake, don't you? You realize it's not real." You go, "What? It's not real?" There was me watching Marvel Endgame and Infinity War and thinking that Thanos, this big purple alien, was real. You wouldn't say it then, would you? Go, "You realize that isn't that character there? That's Josh Brolin. That's not actually Thanos." Yes. But it doesn't matter whether it's real, it's not real, it's fake, it's predetermined, whatever. Yeah, the most important thing, is how it makes people feel. How does it make people feel, and how does it impact people's lives? And you want to talk about impacting people's lives? Go and see John Cena doing the Make-A-Wish stuff. Go and see the impact it has on those children that maybe have life-changing illnesses or not long left in some cases, and they get one final wish. Tell that to the families of the people that get that wish, that get that moment of bliss, that memory that maybe is one of the last positive memories that they'll have. That's real. That's impact. So forget people want to say about pro wrestling, oh, it's corny, it's silly, it's this, it's that, it's the other. It's about the impact. It's about how it makes people feel. Yeah? And you want to see John Cena doing those Make-A-Wish stuff, that's real feels. That's real emotion. And that's real generosity of spirit, which is lost nowadays. I mean, the world's a toxic place. Social media's a toxic place. Seeing someone, just by having their presence, provide an experience, a memory, something so precious, a memory, a positive one, something so precious, a life-changing moment, that's real. That's real. That is the epitome of what pro wrestling and entertainment should be. Something that provides happiness, provides emotion, and John Cena is the epitome of that, no doubt about it. So I did. I'm not gonna lie, I did get a little bit choked up seeing him do the Make-A-Wish stuff, because I always will with that, because it really is incredible. You know, particularly you see stuff with kids and illnesses and families and everything else that comes with that. So yes, that's why he's the GOAT, isn't it? That's why he's the GOAT. I know some people might have their stories about John Cena back in the day, and politically he held me back and he buried me and this, that, and the other, but I think the positive contributions far outweigh any negative individual experiences some upset wrestlers may have for why they didn't make it. I didn't make it because John Cena held me down. Maybe you made it, but just because you weren't, good enough to rise above it and overcome. We're 2 likes away from 80 likes. If you haven't already, click the like button and be sure to subscribe. Of course, we'll have the post show after this. You won't have to go anywhere. You'll be redirected straight away. I think I turned it on anyway. Double check I did. I did. So we'll be live after that. We'll have screen grabs from the event. We'll be talking about the event. We'll largely be talking about John Cena. We do talk about the other matches, but it'll be about John Cena and his match, his career, what he said afterwards, because I'm hoping he should get a lot of time after the match to talk. If he wants to, he might not want to. He might just decide that there's nothing else I need to say. And maybe that's will be it. But we shall see. I mean, it's the guy who holds the record for the most world championship reigns. It's one of the greatest WWE superstars of all time. He can say and do, I think, kind of whatever he wants. And I kind of compared it to when Ric Flair retired after WrestleMania 24. The following night on Raw, you had the entire roster come out and applaud him and what have you. I would think, I don't know, but maybe it's going to be something similar tonight at Saturday night's main event, perhaps. One will see. Maybe they got some surprises planned for after the match in terms of who's going to come out. Yes, we shall see. As we're on commercial break, of course. We're on commercial. It wouldn't be a WWE event without it. I mean, this is. I'll let them off with this one because this isn't a premium live event. This is a TV special, so there are commercials. My biggest bugbear is when it's a premium, the premium live event, and there are adverts on a premium live event. That is when you know the game's truly gone. Game's truly gone. Premium live event, you still get ads. At least like with YouTube, yeah, I know people say, well, you get ads on YouTube. Well, I got YouTube Premium for that very reason. I know, obviously, some might be able to afford it, but it really is a game changer. YouTube Premium genuinely is a game changer. No adverts. And then you get YouTube Music as well, which is excellent. Can watch your videos and close your iPhone. That's one of the biggest ones for me. Being able to watch videos and be able to lock my phone or leave the app. And then, of course, no ads. It is excellent. Rahul says, favorite chocolate if you eat or cake. Well, I'm not a cakey person. I don't like cake. Favorite chocolate. That is tough. Depends on the day. I mean, I like a Galaxy. I like a Milky Way, Kinder Bueno. Just a normal dairy milk. Just normal dairy milk. Normal dairy milk. There's nothing wrong with it. Very good. What else do I like? Crunchy. I love a crunchy. There's too many, isn't there? There's too many. And it's making me hungry. 1 like away from 80 likes. If you haven't already, click the like button. Right. How long are you going to drag this out for, WWE? There's Metro Boomin with his spinning United States Championship. Edward Byers there. Military hero of the night. I mean, you want to talk about being emotional. I'm not sure Michael Cole's going to be able to get through this match. You get emotional as well. Again, when it's John Cena, biggest Cena fans got to yes. Cena's up next. Yes. Can you stay awake for it? Can you stay awake for it? Nah, maybe go back to sleep. Double decker. I do enjoy a double decker as well, Floki. That's true. Rahul, it is indeed a she. Isoma says, what breed is that puppy? She is a Cavapoo. Yeah, a Cavapoo. She is very much not temperamental. She's just a puppy. You know what I mean? She's what's the Miz is in the ring? What the hell is this? Oh, the Miz is in the ring. He says he's been a main character in the history of John Cena, but here we are. Well, the Miz isn't happy, is he? The guy who beat John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania in that very gear. He's wearing his WrestleMania gear. He demands respect. It's our Trizzle. Or is it Ron Cena? You can get Ron Cena. In the Last Time Is Now tournament, he did something inappropriate of Nick Aldis's balls. He took someone's opportunity. Well, who was it? Oh, I can read who it is. Oh, God. I believe in Joe Hendry. Good grief. What? Now they're just singing this song. He's going after the Miz, and now they're attacking him. Catches him. Fall away slam. Wow. Well. Oh, God. A double 5-knuckle shuffle? Really? There you go. Get ready for a standing ovation. 1, 2. It's not a match, but I mean, I'm not sure what the point of any of this was, but okay. But remember, Mark Henry said that Joe Hendry should have been. Mark Henry said that Joe Hendry should have been John Cena's final opponent and beat him. Keep Mark Henry away from any form of creative. Holy shit. But yeah, we had that thing, whatever that was. Lucky I didn't put the match graphic on the screen. Would have been wrong. We got nearly 100 people watching. If you haven't already, click the like button. Be sure to subscribe. Going to have the match now. I mean, what? Why are they padding for time? Thank you, Cena. This was the video that's been going around this week. This is a really good video package, to be fair. It's got everyone in it. With the video, with the pieces of paper. This is like watching my childhood happen in front of me. This is emotional. With the music, with everything. Oh my God. There's Stu. There's Solo Sikoa. Everyone's in this. Like Triple H, Lesnar, Roman Reigns, and they go through his career. They've got all the signs. This will get a tear in your eye. This will. Even McIntyre breaks character in it. everyone. I mean, and he goes to like look, Rusev at WrestleMania. It's everything. Kevin Owens. There's Bron Breakker, Maxine Dupree, Shinsuke Nakamura, Jey Uso, Logan Paul. I mean, and they literally do everyone. They do like, just random staff members, cameramen, everything. There's Triple H. I think that's Lee Fitting next to him. Chelsea Green. AJ Styles and Rey Mysterio. Of course, when John Cena did Rey Mysterio dirty, won the WWE Championship from him just like an hour after Rey Mysterio had won it. A salute from LA Knight. Even Drew McIntyre gives it that. CM Punk. Stephanie McMahon. Seth Rollins. Even Big Bad Brock's there. I can see you. And Roman Reigns. Yep. It's happening, folks. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Gunther first. Here we go. Here we go. Get your last minute late predictions in. And there is the ring general. The winner of the Last Time Is Now tournament. 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. God, this feels big, doesn't it? This is proper like big time feel. This is with the proper evil music as well. I'm so glad they went back to his original theme. His original theme is just such a final boss theme, isn't it? It proper is. Jason's last minute prediction is that John Cena taps out. Does he give up? He says never give up. Maybe he does. It just feels massive, doesn't it? It just feels... This is just so historic, big time, big moment. We're witnessing history here, folks. What an opportunity for Gunther. Now, Gunther... He's not going to take it easy as well. He's going to beat the shit out of him. He will. Cena's going to do his retirement speech, and his chest is going to be red to death with chops. Are we ready? Yes. Big up to everyone that's tuned in so far this evening, folks. We've got nearly 100 people watching, which is fantastic. Be sure to subscribe, click the like button, get your super chats, your members chats in, as we're about to witness history. Right, here we go. John Cena's final entrance as an active in-ring superstar. And look, Gunther leaving the ring. Leaving the ring. Crowd chants for Cena. And they wait. We wait together. Here we go. I've got goosebumps. I've actually got goosebumps. The entire crowd are on their feet. Waiting. Waiting. For the Never Seen 17. The GOAT. Crowd chant, let's go Cena. The last time is about to be now. Crowd are going, let's go Cena. No Cena sucks. Just let's go Cena. There's no more Cena sucks anymore, folks. He finally did it. He won him over. Just let's go Cena. No more Cena sucks. Whew. Lights go down. Listen to the pop. Listen to the reaction. There he is. For the last time. One final time. The last time is now. And look at him. We see all of the different versions of John Cena. All of the different t-shirts. The last time is now indeed. Just drink it in. Just drink it in. Cena's taking the camera from Stu. He says this is going to seem weird. Cena's got the camera. He's pointing it at Stu. And they cut from it, by the way. That was ridiculous. Truly, when he holds it up. This is for real. The last time is now. He says he's going to go down swinging. Cena running to the ring for the last time. And by the way, I mean, the first half of, you know, this year with the heel turn and all that kind of stuff weren't great. But when he turned babyface again around SummerSlam, he has just put on banger after banger of matches, hasn't he? His match against Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam, his match against Logan Paul was great. His match against AJ Styles was great. His matches against Dom were good for what they were. And hopefully he's going to go out with a bang this evening. Cena says, are we ready? Remember, guys, spam the chat with that. Spam the chat with that. As John Cena... Oh, the crowd is red hot as well. Cena bouncing off the ropes. Oh. As we just hear the horns play. Cena's noticed someone at ringside. There's Trish. He hugs Kurt Angle. He's there with Mark Henry. Michelle McCool. It's Elias. Elias is there. Kevin Owens is there. Haku's there as well. Booker T. They're all there. Ugh. It's a very odd combination of people, isn't it? I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of them are legends, but there's like Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Nick Khan, Haku, Elias. It's a very odd combination in the crowd there. Okay. Lillian Garcia. Gonna do the ring introduction. Introducing first. From Vienna, Austria. The ring general, Gunther. I mean, talk about the most hated man in that building. And his opponent. From West Newbury, Massachusetts. Never seen. 17. For one final time. Even Cena, you can tell, get a bit emotional. He's doing well so far, but he's getting a little bit there. Look, he's like shocked people are cheering for him. Oh. Here we go. The bell rings. We are underway. The last time is now, folks. Collar and elbow tie-up. We are underway in John Cena's WWE retirement match. Oh, I can't believe this is happening. I genuinely can't believe this is happening. Crowd chanting, "Let's go, Cena." Of course, Gunther, no strange to this position. Retired Goldberg earlier this year. And look at Gunther. He's getting out of the ring, taking a breath, taking a pause, taking a powder. Senior referee Chad Patton is in charge for this. Crowd chant. Oh, and there's a big uppercut by Gunther as the crowd chants "arsehole" at the ring general. Another big uppercut by the former World Heavyweight Champion. Crowd are chanting "F you, Gunther." Well, that'll be censored. That will be censored. And indeed it is censored. Oh, what a chop. I mean, this is heat. This is heat, isn't it? 19,000 people telling you, fuck you. Don't beat John Cena. Oh, my goodness. We're 4 likes away from 90 likes. If you haven't already, click the like button. And be sure to subscribe for John Cena. Oh, and another big chop by the ring general. And Gunther just in complete control. Crowd are chanting, "You tapped out at Gunther," referring to his WrestleMania defeat to Jey Uso. But be careful, because Cena might tap out later on. There's a body slam by Gunther to Cena. Irish whip. Oh, Cena into the corner. Nasty. Crowd saying, "Let's go, Cena." Oh, Cena. Super Cena. There you go. Right hands. Here we go. Ducks under. Shoulder tackle. And another one. Ducks under. 5 knuckle shuffle. You know what? He should do it. Hit the AA. And then Gunther kicks out at like 1 or something. We're going to get a "You Can't See Me." Here we go. 5 knuckle shuffle. 5 knuckle shuffle. Hit the AA. Hit the AA. Gunther up on the shoulders. No. Oh, German suplex by Gunther. I mean, this is sort of peak pro wrestling, isn't it? I mean, this is so like... Oh, what a big clothesline. It's so like peak pro wrestling. Everyone doing the stuff they know. Uh-oh, going for a sleeper. Cena trying to get out. He locks it in with authority. My goodness me. Cena throws him off. Oh, drop toe hold. STF. STF, STFU. Tap, 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 tap. I tell you what, he's a long way away from the ropes. Tap. Is he going to? He is legitimately a long way away. Is he going to? I mean, I don't think so. The match is too early. It's just too early. Cena going to try and pull Gunther back. No, Gunther kicks him off. Get ready for that big dinosaur dropkick. Oh no, powerbomb. 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 Well, that was quick, wasn't it? Oof. Crowd once again chanting F you Gunther. Oh, and another big lariat. Now Gunther keeps telling the referee to check on him. He keeps saying to keep asking and checking on Cena, saying he's gonna give up. Look at that lariat. Oh. Hits the rope again. Oh, and another just big lariat. We're 2 likes away from 90 likes. If you haven't already, click the like button. Crowd just booing the hell out of Gunther. And look at him, he's no wasted motion, just strolling around the ring. Crowd chant, let's go Cena. Oh, and another big lariat. Now he's just dominating. Ugh, Gunther just slobbering all over the ring. Saliva. Cena just said, do it again. You just heard the classic John Cena speaking out loud. Says, do it again. Another clothesline. So John Cena doing his classic calling spots. Do it again. Do it again. Oh. Only Cena would just go, by retirement match, I want you to hit like 10 million clotheslines on me. Bear in mind, Cena's got a surgically repaired neck. See Cena trying to get some feeling in his fingers. Crowd, once again, calling Gunther an asshole. Oh, another clothesline. I just beating the shit out of him. Oh, my word. Cena is just, yeah, as Wade Barrett says on commentary, Cena's getting absolutely decimated. Mauled. Crowd are chanting for Super Cena. Super Cena. There you go, ducks the clothesline. There you go, Super Cena's alive. You got a healthy dose of sunlight. Once again, another 5-knuckle shuffle. Another 5-knuckle shuffle. Up on the shoulders, this is going to be it. Hey, hey. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, Gunther kicks out at 2. You wonder if Gunther would just go into business for himself and just not kick out. Even if it was agreed that, you know, you're going to beat me. What if Gunther just went, no, I'm not going to kick out. I want Cena to win. Like, what would happen then? I guess you have to remain professional as you can, but that would be something that would legitimately cross my mind. I'd be like, I know I've been booked to win, but maybe I just won't kick out. You know what I mean? Another AA. Oh. Oh, there's a chop across the shoulder blades. Here we go. Sleeper. Oh, grapevine. Grapevine. He's got the legs wrapped around the body. Looking to send Cena into retirement as quickly as he possibly can. Fast asleep and unconscious. He's looking to the crowd for something, Cena. He's got a sleeper of his own. This is what Jey Uso did. Cena's trying to do it. Gunther's getting flashbacks indeed. And Gunther gets to the ropes. Oof. Just about gets to the ropes. Oof. Oh, another chop. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Now Gunther once again back in control. And Cena's on the outside of the ring and just a mess. Now what's Gunther going for? He's going for the steel steps. Uh-oh. What is Gunther thinking? He's putting the steel steps towards the announce table. You thinking power bomb, or is he thinking? I mean, that seems like the territory for an AA through the table, doesn't it? Gunther just set up yours. Crowd saying what they think of John Cena, calling him an asshole again. Gunther dragging Cena up. He's got him up on the steel steps. This doesn't look good. Although I feel like Gunther is going to probably end up going through this table. And now he's going to destroy the announce table. He is thinking powerbomb, I think. Uh-oh, Cena. AA. Gunther's up. AA through the announce table. Oh my goodness me. Cena's down. Gunther's down. Oh my goodness. That's a horrible landing, by the way. Oh. That was a nasty landing. Crowd are chanting, holy shit. The LED lights are going crazy as well. Cena into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and Gunther rolls the shoulder up. Oof. Yeah, I imagine Red Devil's good. Well, I'm sticklers by the rules. Double countouts. I don't think that's going to be the case. Looks like ringside, they're trying to sort out their sound issues. You can hear rustling and bouncing, whatever. Cena's thinking going to the top rope. He's been known to drop a leg. There you go, leg drop. 1, 2. Oh, he kicks out. Oof. Look at that. We're a far cry from him just getting, lariat after lariat. Crowd chant, you still got it. Now what's he thinking? He says, do we have one more? He says, this is the last one. Everyone standing up. Everyone stand up. Everyone stand up. Everyone stand up. You got to do it one more time. You can't see me. Hits the ropes. Uh-oh, Gunther gets back up. Oh, and a big boot. German suplex. No. Powerbomb. That'll be it. 1, 2. Oh, Cena kicks out. Come on. Oh. Oh, Cena with a big uppercut. Thinking Super AA. Super AA. Can he get him up on the shoulders? Super AA. Avalanche. FU. Cover. 1, 2. Oh. Kicks out. Oh. Oh. Oh, this crowd is red hot, by the way. This crowd is red hot, as you would expect. Look at Cena. He gave a little nod to people at ringside. Probably his family. God, by the way, that was such a nasty landing for Gunther as well. Landed on his hip. Ugh. Crowd are chanting, this is awesome. Indeed it is. There's a right hand by Cena. A chop by Gunther. Kick to the gut. Oof. Right hand by Cena. Oh, uppercut by Gunther. Uppercut by Cena is his version of one anyway. I tell you what, I think it rocked Gunther. There's that forearm back. Oof. Oh, ducks. Up on the shoulders. Another AA. Oh. Another powerbomb. Now Gunther's going to go to the splash. This might be it. This might be it. There's the splash. No. 2. Oh, Cena kicks out. Oh. Crowd are chanting for Super Cena. Here he goes, locking in the sleeper. Locking in the sleeper. Gunther's telling Cena to tap. Gunther's fading. Gunther's fading him. Cena. It's a horrible position, by the way, for Cena to be in. Cena, he's got the arm up. Look at this. Cena's trying to fight out of it. Oh, no. Locked back into the sleeper. This might be it. Oh, he's out. He's out. He's out. This is going to be it. This is going to be it. No, he's moving. No. Crowd still chanting for Cena. He's trying to fight out. He's trying to fight. Up on the shoulders. Gunther. Oh, no. He's hooked it back in. Still locking it in. The arm around the carotid artery. Oh, Cena's fading. He's fading. Cena's got his arm in the air. And now, Gunther, look, he's on the back of Cena. How is Cena still standing? His entire body weight's on him. Look at Cena. He's still just walking around with Gunther on his back. Oh, drives Gunther into the corner. Oh, he's going for it again. Gunther just not letting it happen. Michael Cole calls him a machine. We've got 91 people watching. We've got 91 likes. See if we can get to 100. Be sure to subscribe if you are new. As Cena back down on the canvas again. Cena still trying to fight back. Still trying to fight out of it. Cena, backs Gunther into the corner. Up. Another attitude adjustment. This might be it. 1, 2. Oh. Still kicked out. Oh, no, he got him. He got him. He got him with the sleeper. He got him with the sleeper again. Yeah, Wade Barrett calls it. It's just turned into AA versus sleeper. Does Cena have anything left? The crowd are chanting, "Don't give up. Don't 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 give up." Oh, the worst thing is now if he gives up. No. 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 The arm's going to go down. 1. 2. Is this it? Yes, 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 yes. It's not done. It's not not just yet. One last chance. Oh, the elbows. The elbows. Oh. I get into the sleeper hold again. Crowd once again saying, "Don't give up. Don't give up." I tapped. Oh my God, he tapped. He tapped. I mean, I knew he was going to lose, but it was the manner. The crowd are shocked. I mean, the only way that I can like the crowd is literally in shock. You know, like when the Undertaker lost at WrestleMania, and the crowd just went quiet. It was the same way. It was the same way. Cena tapped out. Cena gave up. Wow. Yeah, and like people are saying, he had a smile on his face. He had a smile on his face when he did it. And then the crowd just went silent. He actually gave up. The crowd were pleading with him, don't give up, and then he did. He did give up. Oh, man. I mean, talk about putting over Gunther, but my goodness. And this is what I was saying, whereby Gunther was going to win. Look, he smiles. He was smiling. Crowd are chanting bullshit. I don't think they're particularly pleased with this. I mean, wow. Like I said, I know that Cena's all about giving back, but you do kind of wonder, don't you? Should you have maybe just given the crowd what they wanted? You know what I mean? Crowd chant, thank you, Cena. Cena says, it's all I've got, guys. Thank you. Cena bows. You can hear some people in the crowd saying, fuck you, Triple H. The crowd aren't actually happy. Oh, look, Triple H is getting booed. Triple H is getting booed. Wow. Triple H is getting booed. Literally, crowd's chanting, fuck Triple H. Crowd are chanting, you fucked up, but they are not happy. They are not happy. Oh my God, they are not happy. Both titles put on Cena. There's tears at ringside. Cena holds up both championships. Oh, Triple H, fucking, he's gonna get booed. Oh my God. Triple H, you fucked up, man. I mean, this crowd's pissed. Wow. Oh, this crowd fucking hates Triple H. Oh my God. We're getting a John Cena video package here. To say they are pissed is an understatement. They wanted John Cena to win. Oh God, what's Triple H done? You monster. And oof. My goodness. They are furious. They are furious. Holy shit. They are, and I tell you what, this is when you go like, there was something in, as Beho says there in the chat, about sometimes fans don't want to see the guy lose on the way out. They want to see him win, you know? And I know that John Cena may have wanted to put Gunther over and then never give up and all that kind of stuff and give up eventually. But a bit like with Sting at AEW Revolution in 2024, maybe there does have to be someone in the room and go, but maybe that's not what the crowd wants. Maybe the crowd and everyone watching wants to see you win, right? That's what they want. Give the fans what they want. And it kind of sums up Triple H's year with his creative and booking for WWE, doesn't it? Whereby the John Cena's retirement tour has been a pretty big fumble, isn't it? But like I said, I suppose it's the same situation whereby John Cena is going to do what John Cena wants to do, and I'm sure John Cena probably wanted for Gunther to win. And certainly if there's someone that's earned, you know. But maybe it's also just the manner of it as well. The crowd are literally chanting, "Don't give up," and he gave up. Oh, no. Jason with the super chat says, Owen, I called it. Indeed you did. I did predict Gunther winning too. But the manner of which that went down. My goodness. My goodness me. Holy shit, it's Vince McMahon appearance. They even showed Vince. Holy shit. I mean that is. I mean, you will not see that again. I'm telling you, you will not not see that again on WWE TV. Vince McMahon showing up. I mean, it wasn't Vince now, but I mean that's his. Oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting that. Everyone surrounds the ring. John Cena saying his, and doing his final bows. Crowd chants, "Thank you, Cena." And he leaves his wristbands, his sneakers in the ring. He gave up and he took his clothes off. He walks past everyone. And is going to exit for the last time. With his cameraman, Stu. Cena bows. And he salutes one final time. He says it's been a pleasure serving you all these years. And says thank you. And that's it. We go off the air. My goodness, folks. Well, what do we make of that? What do we make of that? Well, we're gonna have a lot to discuss. But in the post show, there's no doubt about that, is there? Oh my goodness me. Yeah, no speech from Cena, as was mentioned there. That's quite surprising too, isn't it? I was expecting a speech. The last time is officially done. The last time is officially now. John Cena lost. He tapped out. He gave up. And the crowd booed the shit out of Triple H for it. He smiled when he tapped out as well. And we got to talk, folks. We got to talk about it because I got quite a few different thoughts and feelings on this. And we're going to talk about it in the post show. Be sure to smash a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe. You'll be redirected to the post show. I'll be live in about 5 minutes whilst I get everything set up. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Appreciate everyone staying locked in. We've only just started. We'll be live with the post show in just a few minutes. I'm out of here. Peace.